कुंज विहारी जय गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय माधव जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यमुनतीरा वनचारी यमुनतीरा यमुनतीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashta Prayesha Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Om Jnana Virandasya ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरन् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषात् शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वतीनिति नामिने। श्रीवार्षभानवी देवी दयिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्णसम्बन्धविज्ञान दायिनी प्रभवे नमः। माधुर्योज्ज्वलप्रेमाढ्य श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिद श्रीगौरकरुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोऽस्तुते। नमस्ते गौरवाणि श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगाविरुद्धाप सिद्धान्तद्वान्तहारिणे। नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षाद्वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बारसाम्बोधे पादाम्बुजायते नमः। नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगावरायते। गौराविर्भावभूमेस्त्वं निर्देष्टा सज्जनप्रियः वैष्णवसार्वभौमश्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिशै नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धौ दीनबन्धौ जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। जयतां सुरतोर्पङ्गुर्मामन्दमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वापदाम्बोजो राधामदनमोहनौ दिव्यद्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद्रत्नागारसिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो पृष्ट्रालिभिः सेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भि वंशीवटतटस्थितः कर्षं वेणुसनेर्गोपे गोपीनाथः श्रियस्तु नः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So welcome all of you to the fifth day of our Ramayana Katha, Rama Katha. And we have been discussing about the Balakanda of Ramayana. First day we discussed in general about how Lord Rama appeared in this world to teach us how to conduct our life. We learn so many things. We learn physics, we learn chemistry, some people learn mathematics. Some people learn biology, and the parents, they want their children to score good marks in the subjects which they are taught in the school. But one thing, unfortunately, we are not interested neither in learning nor in teaching. Nor in teaching children, nor we are not concerned whether the children are learning or not. That is about life. How to live life. That nobody is bothered about. This idiot mother wants the child to get 95, 100 marks in mathematics, but 0 marks in the subject of life. And then that is why you suffer. Everybody suffers. The suffering comes from your own child, your own husband, your own wife. The suffering doesn't come from somebody living somewhere in Russia or Australia. It doesn't come from somebody living in Pakistan. It comes from the person whom you are living with, because you never bothered about, or nobody bothered about teaching about life. So nobody is bothered. That is why Lord came to teach us how to live life. Very unfortunate situation. When you want to become a good economist, then you study books of economy. When you want to become a good engineer or mechanical engineer, you study books of engineering. When you want to become a very good doctor, you study the books of medicine. When you want to pass an examination, you study, and you want your children to study nicely. But what about becoming a good person? Don't you think you require to study something to become a good person? Very unfortunate. I get angry on those parents who insist their children to excel in academics, but not bothered about how to conduct their life. No teaching about it. When because of lack of concentration and teaching on how to live life, when the reaction comes from the child, either they go to depression and then cry, or they go to aggression and start beating the child, or scolding, shouting and yelling at the child. Because unfortunately, you idiots did not think of sending the child to the school of where the life is taught, how to live life is taught. You send your child to a school for 8 hours, maybe sometimes even tuitions, 10 hours, so that he should get 100 out of 100 in mathematics. But he is 0 out of 100 in the study of life. Life science is gone. It's very unfortunate, isn't it? So this unfortunate situation Lord Rama is seeing. So he came. He came to show us how to live life. So that is the first purpose of Lord Rama appearing in this world. It is not some history. It is actually life. Sometimes we say Ramayana and Mahabharata are mythology. It is a very idiotic term which was taught to us by the British to insult our own scriptures, and they made us insult our own scriptures by teaching us this word mythology. Mythology word is actually coming from a Sanskrit word called mithya. Mithya means what? False. Now this idiot, he says, the great Indian mythology of Ramayana. What does he mean? This child means, what does he mean? The great Indian lie called Ramayana. And who taught it? You may say, the school taught it. No, you parents, you idiots, you sent your child to the school. That idiotic school, which they teach these things, that your mythology is, your Ramayana is mythology. So, Ram is a mythological character. Ramayana never happened. So, in spite of Lord Ram coming and trying to teach you how to conduct your life, we are so carried away by the glare of Maya that we think that if my child get now good marks, then Maya is a good child. If my husband is earning nicely, very good, he is a good husband. Now what is the use? My wife is, she is very beautiful, so very good, now good wife. What about being beautiful? What about being dutiful? So the duties were taught by Lord Rama, that everybody is duty bound. Then only you will actually have a proper life. That was a subject matter for the first day. The Lord appeared to teach us how to live life. And he came and did a very wonderful pastime. Story of Ramayana is so nice to hear. But behind that story, there is a very interesting meaning. The meaning of the Vedas are revealed in Ramayana in the form of a story. Very deeper meanings of the Vedic literatures. The Vedanta is there. There is underlying truth of Vedanta in the beautiful stream of Ramayana. We learned on the very first day that when Rama appeared along with Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna, their Janma Krama was not Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna. The Janma Krama was what? Rama and then Bharata and then Lakshmana and Shatrughna. Lakshmana and Shatrughna together as twins. But why do we say Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna? Why? Because when Lakshmana and Shatrughna appeared together, they were crying. These babies were crying. Why were they crying? Because Lakshmana is Lakshmi, that is Artha, that is Dhana, and Shatrughna is Kama. When you use Kama, when you use Artha for Kama, Artha means Lakshmi, that is money. When you have your money and you think this money is for my desires, you will cry. That is why all rich people, those who have money, they are all crying. They are all suffering, frustrated. Because the rule of this world is this. What is the rule of this world? That as long as you think that my money is for my enjoyment, you will suffer. The more you think so, the more you suffer. The more you use it for your enjoyment, more suffering. Otherwise, those who have money, they should enjoy, they should be happy. Why they are suffering? It is because of this. The rule is this. So Artha is meant for Dharma only. Without Dharma, there is no question. Without Artha being used for Dharma, Artha becomes Anartha. Yeah. Now, what is the purpose of Kama? Where will you use Kama? What kind of desires you should have? Desires are meant only for serving Krishna. Kama Krishna Karmarpane. Desire, that is Kama, is for moksha. So one should have desire for moksha and nothing else. So this is what the subject we discussed on the first day. And then on the second day, we went to the qualities of Lord Ramachandra. What made Lord Ramachandra so attractive? It is because of his qualities. So these qualities of Lord Ramachandra were discussed at length. And among all the qualities, one quality which manifested, or which he manifested exclusively, which only few incarnations have this quality. That quality is that of Saushilya. Now we discussed about Saushilya. What is the meaning of Saushilya? That means you are very great, but at the same time your greatness should not be an obstruction for you to have a relationship with others. That is called Saushilya. Lord Ramachandra's Daya, even he had Daya, his compassion. For whom? Mandodari. Ravana is lying, he is dead. Mandodari is crying. Now all of a sudden Lord Rama, his attention goes to the cry of Mandodari. He never looked at Mandodari because he doesn't look at any other woman other than Sita, his wife. Now here Mandodari, Chaya, the shadow of Mandodari, Rama looked at it, shadow, and then he felt the pain in the heart. How much pain? The pain which was experienced by Mandodari, more than the pain which Mandodari is experiencing losing the husband, Rama was having the pain in the heart. That is called Daya. When you see others are suffering, by seeing that they are suffering, you suffer more than what other person is suffering. That is called Daya. So very unfortunate is that the finer human sentiments are lost. And the reason because of losing the finer human sentiments is because of giving up Vedic culture. When you give up Vedic culture, then you are far away from human life. The Western culture is actually animalistic culture. And the foundation of any culture is language. That is why for all these days I'm in America, I'm insisting that your children should speak your mother tongue. If you are Telugu, Telugulo మాట్లాడాలి. కన్నడ వాళ్ళతో కన్నడలో మాట్లాడಬೇಕು. If you are a Hindi person, you should speak in Hindi. Because these languages are very close to Sanskrit. కొంతమంది వాళ్ళకి తెలుగు రాదు, అందుకోసం మధ్య మధ్య చెబుతానమ్మా. ఇంగ్లీష్ ఒక్క వాక్యం రాని వాళ్ళు ఎవరు ఉన్నారా? ఇంగ్లీష్ రాదు అని వాళ్ళు ఓకే, ఏదో చెప్పుకుందాలి. నేనే చెబుతున్నాను, తెలుగులో మాట్లాడాలని చెబుతున్నాను, అది ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెబుతున్నాను. అంటే ఇక్కడ కొంతమంది తెలుగు రాని వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు కదా, అందుకోసం అందుకని అది ఇంటర్నెట్లో కూడా వెళ్తుంది, అందుకని తెలుగు కూడా కొంచెం చెబుతారు. ఇదేంటంటే మన దుర్భాగ్యం ఏంటంటే మనం ఎంత మన వైదిక సాంప్రదాయానికి ఎంత దూరంగా ఉంటామో అంత మనుష్యత్వం పోతుంది, మనం జంతువులాగా తయారవుతాం. మీరు కనుక మీ పిల్లలకి ఇంగ్లీష్ నేర్పించారనుకోండి, ద చిల్డ్రన్ హూ స్పీక్ ఇంగ్లీష్ దే బికమ్ యానిమల్స్, యూ కెనాట్ కంట్రోల్ దెమ్. So the first thing is you should tell your child to speak in your house. He or she should speak in the mother tongue only. Otherwise you are not rearing children, you are rearing donkeys, your horses. They will not have any sentiment at all. Even go to any extent to make your child speak a language which is closer to Sanskrit with Vedic culture. ఇది రాముడే వచ్చాడు. ఎందుకు వచ్చాడు? మనం నేర్పించడానికి వచ్చాడు. మన జీవితాన్ని ఎట్లా గడపాలి దాన్ని నేర్పించడానికి వచ్చాడు. మన పిల్లలకి ఎన్నో మాటలు నేర్పిస్తూ ఉంటాం, జీవితాన్ని ఎట్లా గడపాలి, మనం ఎట్లా జీవించాలి అది నేర్పించట్లా. అది మన దుర్భాగ్యం. అది ఆ రాముడు ఎట్లా నేర్పించాడు మనకి, ఆ జీవితాన్ని ఎట్లా గడపాలని గుణములతో. మనకి ఎంత సద్గుణములు ఉంటాయో అంత మంచిగా మనం జీవితాన్ని గడపవచ్చు. టు ద ఎక్స్టెంట్ వీ హ్యావ్ గుడ్ క్వాలిటీస్, టు దట్ ఎక్స్టెంట్ అవర్ లైఫ్ విల్ బి నైస్. సో కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఆన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ద క్వాలిటీస్, నాట్ just the numbers in some piece of paper which is worth nothing. What is the use of the piece of paper? If you give one certificate, doctorate certificate, PhD to a donkey, what is the value? So it's a donkey, a PhD donkey. So what is the use? There is no use of it. So don't make a donkey or a monkey out of your child. Teach them Ramayana. When you talk about Ramayana, రాముడి గురించి మాట్లాడితే రాముడిలా తయారవుతారు. అదే మీరు హ్యారీ పాటర్ గురించి మాట్లాడితే అటువంటి వాడు లేడు, భూత ప్రేతాల్లా తయారవుతారు. ఎందుకంటే లేనివాడు గురించి చెప్పటం అంటే ఏమిటి? అది లేనివాడు అంటే భూత ప్రేతమే కదా. వాడి గురించి మీరు చెప్పి వాడి జీవితాన్ని నాశనం చేసి తర్వాత రే మా వాడు అటువంటి వాడు ఇటువంటి వాడు మా మాట వింటలేడు అది అంటే ఏమిటి? అది మీ దుర్భాగ్యం. అందుకని రామాయణాన్ని నేర్పించాలి, చదవాలి. ముఖ్యంగా అయోధ్యాకాండలో ఏ భాషలో మాట్లాడుతున్నావు? తెలుగులో మాట్లాడాలంటే కూర్చో, తెలుగులో మాట్లాడు, కూర్చో, జాగ్రత్త కింద కూర్చో. నిజంగా అయోధ్యాకాండలో మొదటో సర్గం రెండో సర్గ ఈ రెండు కనుక చదివితే మనలో కూడా మంచి గుణాలు వస్తాయి, మన పిల్లల్లో కూడా మంచి గుణాలు వస్తాయి. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు రీడ్ ద ఫస్ట్ 2 sargas of Ayodhya-kanda, where Lord Rama's qualities were glorified. On the day 3, further talking about Lord Rama's qualities, if you remember, we discussed about Rama's qualities, especially the quality of speech. I don't know how many of you remember the 6 qualities of speech which Lord Rama manifested. మనం మాట్లాడటం నేర్చుకోవాలి. ఈ మధ్య అందరికీ మంచి మార్కులు వస్తున్నాయి కానీ వాడికి మాట్లాడటం రాదు. నోరుపితే బూతులు, అది సమస్య. అది MBA చదువు వచ్చింది మీ అమ్మాయి, చీర కట్టుకోవడం రాదు, బట్టలు కట్టుకోవడం రాదు, లాగు వేసుకొని టీ షర్ట్ వేసుకొని తిరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఏమిటి దానివల్ల ఏముంది మీకు, ఏం ప్రయోజనం? తినడం కూడా రాదు ఈ మధ్య వాళ్ళకి, కత్తులు కటాలతో తింటారు. ఏమిటి అది తింటమా? తినే ముందు కత్తి కటారులు పెడతారు, తర్వాత ఇదో ఇస్తారు, ఒక్కొక్క ఇచ్చినట్టు బ్రెడ్ ఏదో ఇస్తారు. ఏమిటది? అందుకని మనం భాష, ఆ తిండి జాగ్రత్తగా వాడాలి. మన వైదిగా ఎంత దూరం వెళ్ళినా కూడా మీ మొహం భారతీయ మొహమేగా, అమెరికా రాగా మొహం చేంజ్ అయిపోతుందా? కాదు. అందుకని భాష కూడా చేంజ్ చేయకూడదు, తిండి కూడా చేంజ్ చేయకూడదు. ఇక్కడ తినేంత కుక్కలు తిండి. అందుకని జాగ్రత్తగా మన తిండి మీద తినండి. మీ అమ్మగారు మీ మామగారు ఏది పెట్టారో అది తినండి. ఇక్కడ ఆ బ్రెడ్ మీద బటర్ వేస్తారంట, బటర్ తినేది కాదు, బటర్ పోసేది, బటరింగ్ అంటారే అది తినడానికి కాదు. మక్కన్ लगाने वाली चीज़ होती है अंतर మక్కన్ खाने वाली चीज़ नहीं, लगाने वाली चीज़ है. నవనీతం తినండి, నెయ్యి తినండి. ఇవన్నీ ఎందుకు చెబుతున్నానంటే అన్నమయం హి సౌమ్యమనః. మనం అన్నం ఎట్లా ఉంటుందో, మనం అన్నం ఎట్లా తింటామో అటువంటి మనస్సు. మన కనుక ఒక తామసిక భోజనం చేసామనుకోండి, మన మనసు కూడా తామసికంగా ఉంటుంది. అందుకని మన సంస్కృతిని ఎప్పుడూ వదలకూడదు. గుణములు ఎట్లా మాట్లాడాలంట? ఫస్ట్ క్వాలిటీ ఆఫ్ లార్డ్ రామ, వాట్ ఈజ్ ఇట్? పూర్వభాషీ చ రాఘవ. పూర్వభాషి అంటే ఏమిటి? ఇంకొకళ్ళతో మనం వాళ్ళు పలకరించక మునిపే మనల్ని పలకరించాలి. రాముడు అట్ట చెప్పేవాడు. లార్డ్ రామ would not wait for somebody to come and speak to him. He would personally go near him and speak. That is how the quality of Lord Rama was there. So then, పూర్వభాషీ చ రాఘవ స్మితభాషి. రాముడు ఎట్లా మాట్లాడాడు? నవ్వుతూ మాట్లాడాడు. ఆ నవ్వుతూ చిరునవ్వు, ఆ అద్భుతమైన నవ్వు. వాట్ ఏ స్మైల్ లార్డ్ రామా హ్యాస్ వెన్ హీ స్పీక్స్. స్మితభాషీ చ రాఘవ. దెన్ థర్డ్ క్వాలిటీ సత్యభాషి, సత్యాన్ని చెప్పేవాడు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫోర్త్ క్వాలిటీ? సత్యాన్ని ఎప్పుడు చెప్పేవాడు? ఇంకొకళ్ళకి హితం కలిగితే అప్పుడు సత్యాన్ని చెప్పేవాడు. వై వీ షుడ్ స్పీక్ ట్రూత్? ఫర్ ద బెనిఫిట్ ఆఫ్ అదర్స్. ఇఫ్ ద ట్రూత్ ఈస్ నాట్ బెనిఫిటింగ్ ద అదర్ పర్సన్, దో దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ట్రూత్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ట్రూత్, ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్ట్రూత్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వాలిటీ, సత్యాన్ని చెప్పాలి, ఇంకోళ్ళకి హితంగా చెప్పాలి. అది ఎట్లా చెప్పాలంట? మధుర భాషి. మధుర భాష అంటే ఏమిటి? చెప్పేది మధురంగా చెప్పాలి. హిందీలో అంటారు తెరే ముహ్ మే ఘీ చక్కర్ అంటారు. మంచిదే, ఘీ చక్కర్ అంటే పంచదార, నెయ్యి, పంచదార తినాలి. దానికంటే మనం మాట్లాడితే మన ముఖం నుంచి, మన నోటి నుంచి ఆ నెయ్యి పంచదారలాగా తీయగా ఉండాలి ఆ మాటలు. ఇంకొకరిని తిట్టినా కూడా అది తీయగా తిట్టాలంట. ఎట్ట తిట్టాలంటే వినేవాడు కూడా ఇంకా తిట్టు అనాలి. जो सुन रहा है उसको भी लगना चाहिए और गाली दो मुझे, और डांटो, इतना मधुर लग रहा है. దట్ ఈస్ హౌ యువర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ షుడ్ బి. మధుర భాషి. ఇది గౌడియా వైష్ణవుల్లో ఈ ఒక నేర్చుకోవాల్సింది ఒక మాట ఏమిటంటే మధుర గిరా. గిరా గిరా మధుర. గిరా అంటే ఏమిటి? శబ్దాలు ఎట్లా ఉండాలంట? సుధా మధుర భాషిత. సుధా మధుర భాషిత. మధుర భాషిత. భాష ఎట్లా ఉండాలంటే మధురంగా ఉండాలి, అమృతంగా ఉండాలి. వాడు మనకి ఎదుటివాడు మిమ్మల్ని తిట్టినా ఆ నోటి నుంచి ఆ శబ్దాలు వచ్చినప్పుడు ఎట్లా రావాలి? మధుర భాషిత. సుధా మధుర భాష, అమృతంగా ఉండాలి. అదే కాకుండా మితభాషి. దీని గురించి మనం చెప్పుకున్నాం రామాయణంలో, 3వ రోజు చెప్పుకున్నాం. అది చెప్పుకున్న తర్వాత మనం నెక్స్ట్ డే ఏం చెప్పుకున్నామంటే రామాయణంలో ఉండేది మన సీడ్ వర్స్ ఆఫ్ రామాయణ అన్నాం. సీడ్ వర్స్ ఆఫ్ రామాయణ అంటే ఏమిటి? మొట్టమొదటి శ్లోకం రామాయణంలో మొట్టమొదటి శ్లోకం ఏది వెలువడింది అంటే వాల్మీకి మహర్షి ఆయన తామసా నది ఒడ్డుకి వెళ్ళాడు. అక్కడ ఒక పక్షి చూశాడు. 2 పక్షులు ఉన్నాయి, మిథునావస్థలో ఉన్నాయి. ఈ సా 2 birds మీటింగ్. క్రౌంచ పక్షి. ఒక వేటగాడు వచ్చాడు. He shot an arrow. One hunter came and shot an arrow. One bird fell down. Male bird fell down. The female bird, it was crying and crying. And looking at this scene, he, without even thinking, a verse came from Valmiki's mouth. What was that verse? Manishada pratishtam tvam agama shashwati samaha yat krauncha mitunadekam avadit kamamohitam. ఈ శ్లోకం ఆ వాల్మీకి ఋషి నుంచి ఉన్నట్టుండి వెళ్ళబడింది. ఆ సరస్వతీదేవి స్వయంగా నృత్యం చేసుకుంటూ వచ్చేసింది. అది చూశాడు, ఏమిటి శ్లోకం ఏంటి, వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ శ్లోక? హీ వాజ్ కంప్లీట్లీ సర్ప్రైజ్డ్. దెన్ హీ అండర్స్టూడ్ దిస్ శ్లోక he spoke actually had the entire Ramayana in it. The entire Ramayana in one shloka. You name a prasanga of Ramayana, it is there described in this particular shloka. Manishada ante emati? Ma ante evaru? Talli. Mana talli evaru? Lakshmíదేవి. Nishada ante emati? Nishityasmin. ఎవరి హృదయంలో అయితే మన తల్లి లక్ష్మీదేవి ఉంటుందో ఆయన ఎవరు? శ్రీ. లక్ష్మి అంటే శ్రీ. నిషిద్య అంటే ఉండటం, హృదయంలో ఉండటం. ఎవరి హృదయంలో లక్ష్మీదేవి శ్రీ ఉంటుంది? శ్రీనివాస. శ్రీనివాసుడు పేరు తీసుకున్నాడు. ఆ శ్రీనివాసుడు ఏం చేశాడు? మా నిషాద ప్రతిష్టాం త్వాం ఆగమా శాశ్వతీ సమాహ. మంగళాశాసనం అయిపోయింది. మంగళాశాసనం నేర్చుకోవాలి. మంగళాశాసన పరై పదాచార్య పురోగమై అన్నారు. భగవంతుడికి ఆశీర్వాచన ఇవ్వాలి, ఆశీర్వాదం చెయ్యాలి. हमारा संप्रदाय क्या मालूम है? हमारा संप्रदाय में भगवान से आशीर्वाद नहीं मांगते, हम भगवान को आशीर्वाद देते हैं. భగవంతుడికి ఆశీర్వాదం ఇచ్చే సంప్రదాయం ఉంది. ఓ గాడ్ గివ్ మై డైలీ బ్రెడ్, దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ద ప్రేయర్. ఓ గాడ్ విచ్ బ్రెడ్ యూ వాంట్? బ్రెడ్ ఏంటి? విచ్ ఇడ్లీ యూ వాంట్? విచ్ పరాటా యూ వాంట్? ఇది ఆ భగవంతుడు అడగాలి, ఏం కావాలని అడగాలి. నాకేమి ఇస్తావు? ఇదేమిటి? అది మన సాంప్రదాయం కాదు. అది మన సభ్యత కాదు. భగవంతుడికి ఏమి ఇవ్వాలి అది ఆలోచించడం మన సాంప్రదాయం, మన సభ్యత. దట్ ఈస్ అవర్ సంప్రదాయ. దట్ వీ వాంట్ టు గివ్ టు గాడ్. ఈవెన్ బ్లెస్సింగ్ వీ వాంట్ టు గివ్ టు గాడ్. నో రిసీవింగ్ బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ ఐ గో టు టెంపుల్. నో, వీ గో టు టెంపుల్ టు బ్లెస్ గాడ్. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ మంగళాశాసన. వాల్మీకి ఆల్సో టోల్డ్ సేమ్ థింగ్. మా నిషాదా ప్రతిష్టాం త్వాం, నీకు ప్రతిష్ట ఉండుగాక. ఎప్పుడు దాకా? శాశ్వతీ సమాహ, ఎంత మటుకే కాలం ఉంటుందో అంత మటుకు నీకు మంగళం కావుగాక అని ఒక భక్తుడు ఆశీర్వాదిస్తున్నాడు. పెరియాళ్వార్ అని ఒక గొప్ప భక్తుడు. ఆళ్వార్లో 12 ఆళ్వార్లో ఒక ఆళ్వారు. ఆయన దివ్య ప్రబంధాల్లో మొదటి శ్లోకంలో చెప్పాడు, బళ్ళాండు బెళ్ళాండు బెళ్ళాండు నూరాయిరత్తాండు వలగోడి 100,000 అని చెప్పేశాడు. వెళ్ళాండు అంటే ఆశీర్వాదం. లెట్ దేర్ బి బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ ఆన్ టు యూ, లెట్ దేర్ బి బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ ఆన్ టు యూ. వాత్సల్య భావంలో అది హీ బ్లెస్డ్ ద లార్డ్. పెరియాళ్వార్ బ్లెస్డ్ ద లార్డ్, బ్లెస్డ్ కృష్ణ. నీకు మంగళం అవుగాక, నీకు దృష్టి తగలకూడదంట. భగవంతుడికి దృష్టి తగలకూడదని ఆశీర్వాదం ఇచ్చాడు. అదండి భక్తి. అది నేర్చుకోవాలి. అది ఏదో వెళ్ళాం, నేర్చుకున్నాం, గుడికి వెళ్ళాం, వచ్చేసాం, అది కాదు. రామాయణం, మహాభారతం, భాగవతం మనకి ఎందుకు ఇచ్చారు? చదవడానికి ఇచ్చారుగా, చదవాలి, వినాలి. సో హీ రిసైటెడ్ దిస్ వర్డ్స్ అండ్ దెన్ హీ సా దట్ మానిషాద ప్రతిష్టాంత్వం ఆగమా శాశ్వతీ సమా యత్ క్రౌంచ మిథునాథ్. ఈ క్రౌంచ పక్షి ఎవరు? హూ ఈజ్ ద క్రౌంచ? రావణ. మిథునాథ్ మండోదరితో ఉన్నాడు. ఈజ్ మండోదరి. ఏకం అవధీత్. రావణుడు ఏం చేశాడు? ఒక పక్షిని చంపేశాడు. మగ పక్షిని ఎవరు? రావణదాసుని చంపేశాడు. ఎందుకు? కామమోహితం, కాముకుడు. ఇప్పుడు మన ఋషులు, 2 ఋషులు మనకు చేసిన ఉపకారం ఎవ్వరూ చేయలేరు. 2 ఋషులు చేసి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఎవరు ఇంకా ఉన్నారులే. వ్యాసమంత ఋషి ఉన్నాడు. ఇంకా వాల్మీకి కూడా నిత్యసిద్ధుడే. వాల్మీకి, వ్యాస మహర్షి. Vyasa and Valmiki are the 2 rishis who did a great upakara unto us. The upakara which they have done unto us, and nobody can do. Nobody can do. Millions of people getting together can also not do. That upakara these two have done. Who are they? Valmiki. Valmiki wrote Ramayana and destroyed the kama within us. And Vyasa, he wrote Mahabharata and destroyed the darpa within us. Darpa means enviousness within us. Manyu. That is why the Veda says when the Upanayana happens in the Sandhyavandana time, the Vedas, we have to chant the mantra, Veda mantra. What is it? Amogarchit, Naham Karta, Kamam Karta, Naham Karta, Manyuk Karta. All the bad things I am doing, O Lord, I am not doing it. It is the lust which is in me, the kama which is in me, which is making me do. Anger within me, which is making me do. నా తప్పు పనులన్నీ మనం చేస్తాం, మనం చేయం. ఆ కామ మన హృదయంలో ఉండే ఆ కామ ఉన్నదే, ఆ క్రోధం ఉన్నదే, ఆ ఉద్వేగనాలు మన చేపించేస్తాయి. మన చెయ్యకూడని పని కూడా చేపించేస్తాయి. మనం అనుకుంటున్నాం చేయకూడదు అయినా చేపించేస్తాయి. ఆ కామకు వశీభూతంలో వశంగా ఉన్నాం. ఆ దాన్ని ఓడించేవాడు మన వల్ల అవుతుందా? కాదు. వీ కెనాట్ కాన్కర్ లస్ట్, నైదర్ వీ కెన్ కాన్కర్ ఎన్మీ, ఓన్లీ కృష్ణ కెన్ డూ దట్, ఓన్లీ వెన్ లార్డ్ Rama కెన్ డూ దట్. Lord Rama came and killed Ravana. Who is that Ravana? The lust within my heart, that is Ravana. And he will be killed. The lust will be killed only when you take shelter of Rama by studying Ramayana. On the other side, Mahabharata and Bhagavata. These two are describing about Lord Krishna. Who is Lord Krishna? When you take shelter of Lord Krishna, he will come and destroy the envy within our heart. Kama and Manyu. ఈ రెండు దుర్గుణాలని ఆ భగవంతుడే మన హృదయాన్ని నుంచి అది తీసి పారేస్తాడు. అందుకని ఈ ఇద్దరు మహారుషులు వాళ్ళు చేసిన ఉపకారం మనం ఎప్పుడు మర్చిపోకూడదు. ఋషి రుణం ఉంటుంది. మనం ఎన్నో రుణాలు తీర్చుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తాం. we try to repay the indebtedness to many people, but rishi runa has to be repaid. Other runas, if you don't pay, no problem, not much for a problem. But rishi runa has to be paid. What is that rishi runa? That is the sanskaras which you got. నేను ఒకసారి ఒక అతనితో అన్నాను, వాడి తమ్ముడికి కోర్టు కేసు. ఎందుకు? ఫాదర్స్ ప్రాపర్టీ కోసం. ఆయన తండ్రి ఏం చేశాడు, చనిపోయే ముందు ఆయన ఏం విల్ రాయలా, ఎవరి కోసం ఏం రాయలా. వాళ్ళకి 2 అబ్బాయిలు మంచి హోదాలో ఉన్నారు. ఒక్కోడికి 5 లక్షలు 6 లక్షలు నెలకు జీతం. ఇక్కడ కాదు, అక్కడ ఇండియాలోనే జీతం 6 లక్షలు అట్లా ఇద్దరికి. మంచి బిజినెస్ కూడా ఉంది వాళ్ళకి, మంచి ఉద్యోగం కూడా ఉంది, అంత ఉంది. అయినా ఇద్దరు కొట్లాడుకుంటున్నారు ఎక్కడ? కోర్టులో. దేనికోసం? వాళ్ళ తండ్రి ఆస్తి కోసం. నేను అడిగే, ఎంత మీ తండ్రి ఆస్తి అంటే 10 లక్షలంట. ఆ పల్లెటూరులో 10 లక్షలు ఉందంట ఒక ఇల్లు. దానికోసం వీళ్ళిద్దరు కొట్టుకుంటున్నారు. 2 brothers are fighting. Both are earning 5-6 lakhs a month in India. And they have their own business also. They have cars, 2 cars, big bungalows, everything. But they are fighting in the court for what? Father's property in the village which is worth only 10 lakh rupees. And they have spent more money than 10 lakh rupees on the lawyer. So you just see. So it's a foolishness. You are fighting. Then I asked, what was your father doing? I asked that question. మీ తండ్రి ఏం చేసేవాడంటే, ఒకతను చెప్పాడు, ఒక బ్రదర్ చెప్పాడు నాకు. He told me that his brother told, one brother told, my father had a lot of property and he was a archaka in one temple. అర్చకుడు అంట, టెంపుల్లో పూజారిగా చేసేవాడు. ఎంతో మందికి దాన ధర్మాలు చేశాడు, మంచి పేరు సంపాదించాడు. హీ గాట్ గ్రేట్ నేమ్ అని వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్ని పొగుడుతో మొదలుపెట్టాడు. నేను చిన్నప్పుడు చూశాను, మా ఫాదరు, మా ఇంట్లో అన్నదానాలు జరిగేవి, అది అని చెప్పాడు. He told, in our house so many people used to come, many annadanas were there, Anybody in the village, any problem was there, they used to come to our father. My father used to help her. అన్నాను, మీ ఇద్దరు అన్నతమ్ములు మీ ఫాదర్ ప్రాపర్టీ కోసం కోర్టులోకి వెళ్ళి తన్నుకుంటున్నారు, నా ఫాదర్ ప్రాపర్టీ కావాలి, ప్రాపర్టీ కావాలని. మీ ఫాదర్ అసలైన ప్రాపర్టీ ఆ ఇల్లు కాదు. యువర్ ఫాదర్స్ రియల్ ప్రాపర్టీ ఈస్ నాట్ దట్ హౌస్. హీస్ అ సంస్కారాస్, హీస్ గుడ్ క్వాలిటీస్. వై డోంట్ యూ ఫైట్ టు గెట్ దోస్ క్వాలిటీస్ అన్న. నోబడీ ఈస్ ఫైటింగ్ టు గెట్ దోస్ గుడ్ క్వాలిటీస్. యూఆర్ ఫైటింగ్ ఫర్ ద ప్రాపర్టీ. వాట్ అబౌట్ ద గుడ్ క్వాలిటీస్ హీ హ్యాడ్? Sanskaras. You don't want to inherit the sanskaras, only property. Just see, man durbhagyam ide. So you try to inherit the sanskaras which the rishis have given you. So those sanskaras are going to help you, not these properties. Somebody will file a divorce case on you, and then your wife will take away half the property. She'll make you a roadpati. Your crorepati, she'll make you a roadpati. Be careful. The laws are very strict in India. They are also afraid what to do. Anyhow, the point is about Rishi Rana. We have to. How do you repay the Rishi Rana? Man Rishi Ranaanni etla తీర్చగలం? ఆ వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చిన గ్రంథాలని చదివి ఇంకోళ్ళకి చదివించాలి. దానివల్ల దానితో మన ఋషిరణాన్ని తీర్చడానికి ప్రయత్నించగలమండి. తీర్చలేము, ప్రయత్నం మాత్రం చేయగలం. ప్రయత్నం చేసినా కూడా ఆ మహర్షులు మన మీద ప్రసన్న చిత్తులు అవుతారు, మనకు ఆశీర్వాదం ఇస్తారు. అందుకని కనీసం చదవాలి, చదివించాలి, ప్రచారం చేయాలి, భాగవతాన్ని రామాయణం చేయాలి. అది మన కర్తవ్యం. మనం అనుకుంటా ఈ కర్తవ్యం, ఇది కర్తవ్యం. ఇది ఋషిరణాన్ని తీర్చడానికి ప్రయత్నించడమే కర్తవ్యం. తీర్చలేము కానీ తీర్చడానికి ప్రయత్నించాలి, అది కర్తవ్యం. మానిషాద ఈ శ్లోకాన్ని గురించి చెప్పుకుంటూ ఆ బ్రహ్మదేవుడే స్వయంగా వచ్చాడు. వచ్చి వాల్మీకి ఋషికి చెప్పాడు, అయినా నువ్వు చెప్పింది నిజమవుతుంది. బ్రహ్మ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్ కేమ్ అండ్ టోల్డ్ వాల్మీకి, వాట్ డిడ్ హి సే? వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ రైట్ దట్ విల్ బి ట్రూత్. ఇట్ ఇస్ నాట్ దట్ యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ ద ట్రూత్. వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ విల్ రైట్ దట్ బికమ్స్ ద ట్రూత్. అటువంటి ఆశీర్వాదాన్ని పుచ్చుకొని ఇక్కడ వాల్మీకి మహర్షి ఈ రామాయణాన్ని రాయటానికి సిద్ధపడ్డాడు. అక్కడ మనం ఆపాం. వి స్టాప్డ్ హియర్ వేర్ వాల్మీకి ఈజ్ నౌ రెడీ టు రైట్ ద రామాయణ. And that is how the third sarga starts. How did Valmiki write the Ramayana? And how did he teach? Whom did he teach the Ramayana? These are the two sargas, the third and the fourth sarga. So we'll discuss as much as possible today. So those who have got the sargas, shlokas in front of you, you can see. Those who don't have, but still you can hear. But before that, we'll do the Mangala verses, Mangala shlokas of Ramayana. So please listen to me as I chant those verses. Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvighnopashantaye Yasya Dvaradavaktaradhyaha Parishadhyat Parasatam Vignam Nikdansatam Vishwakshenam Namashraye Pujantam Rama Rameti Maduram Maduraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmiki Munissimhasya Vitavanacharinaha Shunvan Ramakadanadam Konayanti Paramgatim Eppivansatam Ramacharitamrita Sagaram Adruptastam Munim Mande Prachetasmakalmasham Goshpadi Pratravarashim Masaki Kritarakshasam Ramayanam Mahamanartham Mande Niratmajam Anjananandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kabishmakshantaram Mande Lankabhayankaram Ullangya Sindho Salilam Salilam Yahashakavanim Janakatmajaya Adayateneva Dahalankam Namamitam Pranjalilanjaneyam Anjaneyamati Padalananam Kanchanadrikamaniya Vigraham Parijataramoolavasinam Bhavayamavanandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakanjalim Bashpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namadrakshasantakam Manojavam Marutulya Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Madhatmajam Vanarayutamuktim Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prabhadhye Yakkarnanjaleer Samputeirahara Samyak Pibatyadarat वाल्मीकिर्वदनारविन्दकलितं रामायणाख्यं मधु जन्मव्याधिजराविपत्तिमरणैकत्यन्तसुपद्रवं संसारसविहाय गच्छति पुमान् विष्णोः पदं शाश्वतं तदुपगतसमासन्धियोगं सममुद्रमार्तवाक्यबद्धं रघुवरचरितं मुनिप्रणीतं दशरश्चौदं निशामयद्वं वाल्मीकिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादु पुनः पुण्य रामायण महानदी श्लोकसारजलाकीर्णं सर्गल्लोलसङ्कुलं काण्डग्राहमहामीनं वन्दे रामायणार्णवं वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसे जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेदसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना वैदेही सहितं समुद्रमतले हिमे महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकमासने मणिमये मुइरासने सुस्थितम् अग्रे वाचैतप्रपञ्चनसुते तत्त्वं मुनेभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतादिपर्वतं रामं भजे श्यामलं वामे भूमिसुता पुरश्च हनुमान् पश्चात् सुमित्रासुता शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्षदलयोर्व्याधेषु कोणेषु च सुग्रीवश्च विभीषणश्चैव तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोजकोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामलं नमोऽस्तु रामाय लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्मै जनकात्मजाय नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रनिलेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुत्कणेभ्यः अस्त्रजेतां रामलक्ष्मणश्च महाबलः राजा जयसुग्रीवो राघवेण पालितः दासोऽहं कौशलेन्द्रस्य रामस्य क्लिष्टकर्मणः हनुमान् शत्रुसैन्यानां निहन्ता मारुतात्मजा न रावणं सहस्रं मे युद्धे प्रतिफलं भवेत् शिलाभितो प्रहतः पदपैश्च सहस्रशः अर्थयित्वा पुरीं लङ्काम् अभिवाद्यच्च मैथिलीं समुद्रत्वगमयिष्यामि शतां सर्वरक्षसां धर्मात्मा सत्यसन्धश्च रामो दाशरथिर्यदि पौरुषे च प्रतिन्दस्तं तेनेदं जयरावणीम् आपदामभर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं तपस्वाध्यायनिरतं तपस्वी वाग्विदाम्बरं नारदं परिप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवं रामाय नमः. So we are in the Balakanda, that is the third sarga, where Valmiki, now he starts writing Ramayana. So it starts with a very beautiful verse. It says, Shrutva vastu sangaram tad dharmatma dharma samhitam yaktam manveshata bhuyo yatvrittam tasya dhimata. Tasya dhimata. Shrutva, after hearing the essence of Ramayana, that he, Dharmatma, who is Valmiki, he wrote the scripture of Dharma. Valmiki is Dharmatma, who is adhering to Dharma. What is that Dharma? To follow the orders of the spiritual master. Guru Vakyani Venatame Dharma. Guru edi chevute adi Dharma adi. But ప్రశ్న ఏంటంటే గురువు ఎవరు? ఆ గురువు శాస్త్రాన్ని చెప్పేవాడు గురువు. ఏదో ఏదో గడ్డం మెడుచుకున్నాడు గురుగారు అయిపోయారు, లేకపోతే గుండు కొట్టించుకున్నాడు గురుగాడు అయిపోయాడు కాదు, లేకపోతే ఏదో కోడిపుచ్చలాగా ఉంది వాడు గురువుగాడు. అది గురువు అంటే ఏమిటి? భగవద్గీతని, భాగవతాన్ని, రామాయణాన్ని చెప్పేవాడు గురువు. ఆశీర్వాదం ఇచ్చేవాడు గురువు కాదు. మనం ఏంటంటే గురుగారికి ఆశీర్వాదం కావాలి. కూర్చొని ఆయన భాగవతం చెప్తున్నానంటే ఆశీర్వాదం కావాలండి, భాగవతం ఉందంటాడు. ఏమిటిది? What do you mean? If you want Ashirvada, you want blessing, then go and sit and hear Ramayana. That is actual blessing. Blessing of a guru means one who teaches Ramayana, Bhagavata is a guru. Like you send your child to the school and then the child comes back and you ask the child, oh my dear child, what did you learn? What did your teacher teach? No, my teacher did not teach anything. She was giving blessings. Will you send your child to that school? No. What you said? We should send the child to the school where he or she is taught. They should learn. If they don't learn, then they are not students. When there is no teaching, then it is not school. Neither the teacher, one who teaches is not a teacher, is not a guru. Valmiki is Dharmatma. So now he was, all the events which happened, went on in his mind. Then he thought, I should write the Ramayana. So for writing the Ramayana, what did he do? Upasprishodakam samyam munihi stitva kritanjalihi. Munihi ఏం చేశాడు వాల్మీకి? వాట్ డిడ్ వాల్మీకి డూ? ఉపస్పృశ్యోదకం స్మయం. ఉపస్పృశ్య ఉదకం. వాట్ డిడ్ హి డూ వాల్మీకి? హీ డిడ్ ఆచమన. దెన్ పాయింటింగ్ టువర్డ్స్ ద ఈస్ట్, పూర్వదిక్కులో కూర్చొని పూర్వదిక్కును చూస్తూ కృతాంజలి, ఆ రెండు చేతులను పెట్టుకొని, దెన్ వాట్ డిడ్ హి డూ? ధర్మేణాన్వేషతగతిం. ధర్మేణాన్వేషగతి, ధర్మం ఏమిటి? వాట్ ఈస్ ధర్మ? హీ కాంటెంప్లేటెడ్ ఆన్ ఇట్. ఐ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ ధర్మ. దెన్ వాట్ డిడ్ హి డూ? ధర్మ మేనిఫెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ హిస్ హార్ట్ బై ద ఫోర్స్ ఆఫ్ ధర్మ. ఆ ధర్మ వేగంతో ఏం చేశాడు వాల్మీకి అంటే, రామ లక్ష్మణ సీతాభిరాజ్ఞా దశరథేన చ సభార్యేణ సరాష్ట్రేణ యత్ప్రాప్తం తత్ర తత్వతః హసితం భాషితం చైవ గతిర్యాయచ్చ చేష్టితం తత్సర్వం ధర్మవీర్యేణ యథావత్తం ప్రపశ్యతి. సంప్రపశ్యతి. వాల్మీకి మహర్షి చూశాడు. ఎక్కడ చూశాడు? ఆయన హృదయంలోనే చూశాడు. హీ సా విత్ ఇన్ హిస్ హార్ట్. వాట్ డిడ్ హీ సీ? ద ఎంటైర్ రామాయణ హీ సా. Valmiki saw the entire Ramayana in his heart. How did he see? It is described that dharma viryena, by the power, by the force of dharma, Valmiki he saw Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, Raja, Dasharatha, Sabharyena, the wives of Dasharatha, Sarashtrena, he saw the Ayodhya, Yat Praptan Tatra Tatvataha, Hasitam, Bhashitam Chaiva, the conversations among them, the mild laughters among them, Tatsarvam Dharmaviryena Samprapishati. Holy, what all incidents which happened in Ayodhya, he saw. Valmiki saw within his heart. Then, Stri Titiyena Tata Yat Praptam Charatavane. Then what all Lord Rama did, Charatahavane, in Ayodhya, in Vana, after he left from Ayodhya, Valmiki saw everything with his mind. Satyasandena Ramena Tatsarvam Chanvavekshitam. Satyasandena Ramena. Rama, who is very much fixed in his truth, he saw, Valmiki saw Lord Rama. Satyasandena Ramena Tatsarvam Chanvavekshitam. Chanvavekshitam. Tatapashyati dharmatma tatsarvam yogamasitaha purayat nivrittam panva amalakam yatha. Panva amalakam yatha. Amalakam yatha. Karatala malakam. In Telugu we say karatala malakam kanivistundante. What is the meaning? You keep amala on your palm. The word palm comes from the Sanskrit word known as panva, panvaha. We say palm, keep it, but the spelling is P-A-L-M. What do you say? So how you keep a avla, what do you say? Gooseberry. What name? Gooseberry. So many berries. Bitter gourd. Okay. There are no names for it. So they have to create names for it. Gooseberry. So anyhow, avla, that is the first created fruit in the entire existence. Brahma created it, avla. Karatala, when you keep avla in your hand, gooseberry in your hand, then you can see the entire thing. Only small part is touching. The same way Ramayana, whole Ramayana was seen by Valmiki as if he has a gooseberry in his hand. మొత్తం రామాయణం అంతా చూశాడు. ఎట్లా చూశాడంటే కరతలామలతంగా చూశాడు. అది. సో పాన్వా ఆమలకం యథా. దెన్ హీ స్టిల్ ఇన్ ట్రాన్స్. వాల్మీకి తత్సర్వం తత్వతో దృష్ట్వా ధర్మేణ సమహాద్యుతిః అభి రామస్య చరితం కర్తుముద్యత కామార్థగుణ సంయుక్తం dharmartha gunavisrutam samudram iva ratnadyam sarva shruti manoharam. What a beautiful verse. How did Valmiki write the Ramayana? Tat sarvam satta tattvato drishtva. He saw the entire Ramayana in truth. Dharmena sa mahadutihi. He saw dharma. Abhiramasya, who is that? How is Rama? Abhiramasya Ramasya charitam kartumudyata. Then after seeing the entire Ramayana, then he wanted to describe the charitra or the greatly relishable, beautiful Rama's pastime in Ramayana. And what was the principle based on which he wrote Ramayana is Kama, Artha, Kama and Gartha Samyuktam. Guna Samyuktam means you have four, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. What did he do? He made the Kama and Artha Gauna secondary. He made Dharma and Moksha as primary. Samudramiva Ratnadyam Sarvashruti Manoharam. So now the ocean is full of jewels. So he took the jewels from the ocean of Vedic literatures and presented it in the form of Ramayana. And how was it when Vedas, the language of the Vedas is like a master speaking to the servant. They are very katora. Katora means very, very sharp words, very harsh words. Vedic words are harsh. But the same thing when the same Veda was presented by Valmiki in the form of Ramayana, how it was Sarvashruti Manoharaha. Same words are used by Vyasa in the Bhagavatam. When Vyasa was writing Bhagavatam, there is one wonderful prayers called Sanjalpamaya Stutihi. Sanjalpamaya Stuti. What is the meaning of Sanjalpamaya Stuti? These are prayers of the maid servants of Hastinapura. When Lord Krishna is going from Hastinapura back to Dwaraka, at that time few ladies, they were actually servants, they went on top of the terrace of big buildings, and between the two buildings in the Rajamarga, like you have big highway and on side you have buildings, in the terrace they are seeing Krishna. Looking at Sri Krishna's beautiful face, they were so enchanted that they started gossiping among themselves. Sanjalpa, Jalpa means gossip. Because gossip is the birthright of every lady. You cannot take it away from them. Whenever there are two ladies or four ladies get together, then it starts. Paka, paka, paka. Just everybody is talking, nobody is hearing anybody. If at all somebody is speaking, other person hearing, is not hearing or she is not hearing. She is just waiting what should I reply, what I am going to reply, waiting for her turn. So not hearing. So that is the gossip. So now these ladies were gossiping, but their gossip was so wonderful that Vyasa says it was even more beautiful than the Vedas. Sarva Shruti Manoharaha. It not only captivated the ears of everyone, but also it captivated the Vedas. Mana Manoharaha. Shruti here refers to Vedas. Mana, the mind of the Vedas were captivated by the gossip of the ladies. Why? Because Uttama Shloka Chetasam. Uttama Shloka Chetasam. Their consciousness was completely captivated by Uttama Shloka Krishna. Anyonyamasi Sanjalpaha. Uttama Shloka Chetasam. Kairavendra Purastrinam. Sarva Shruti Manoharaha. Same words Valmiki uses here. Sarva Shruti Manoharaha. Even Ramayana also has the same thing. The Vedas, the mind of the Vedas were captivated by Ramayana. Same Ramayana, same Veda. They are thinking, oh, we are absolute truth. Yeah, absolute truth should be presented as absolute sweetness. Vedas don't present absolute truth with absolute sweetness. So the same Veda appeared as Ramayana. The Veda got bewildered. Oh, is it the same? I am the same person or what? It's like that. Absolute sweetness. Shh. So, Sarvashuti Manoharaha. Going further, now, Sayatha Katitam Purvam Narade Namaha Marshina. Narada also told whatever Narada told previously. Raghuvam Shasya Charitam Chakara Bhagavan Rishihi. Raghuvam Shasya Charitam Chakara Bhagavan Rishihi. Same words you will find in Bhagavatam also. Chakara Bhagavan Rishihi. Nishre Sai Lokasya Dhanyam Chakara Bhagavan Rishihi. Swastyenam Mahat Chakara Bhagavan Rishihi. Same words you will find Ramayana in the Bhagavatam also. Raghuvamshasya. There Yaduvamsha, here Raghuvamsha. That's the only difference. Now starts in the first sarga you have Bala Ramayana. Narada speaking to Valmiki, and now Valmiki he wrote. What are the subject matters he wrote? That is all described in the chapter. It is Laghu Ramayana. In the third sarga, you will find Laghu Ramayana. These verses are ranging from the chapters. This third chapter, that is third sarga. You will find many verses which talk about the entire Ramayana, which is known as Laghu Ramayana. So let us see till the end of the chapter. You have these verses going on. So we should be very attentive, because I am just going to go through what all topics now Valmiki has mentioned in Ramayana. So the great powerful sage Valmiki describes the extreme greatness of the birth of Lord Ramachandra, his powers, his obedience to his father, he being the object of love of all, his forgiveness, how pleasing is he, how truthful is he, and many astonishing histories of Vishwamitra, and his marriage with Vivaha with Janaki, and breaking the Lord Shiva's vow, dispute between Parashurama and Ramachandra, qualities of Dasharatha, the qualities of son of Dasharatha, that is Ramachandra, and coronation of Lord Ramachandra, Kaikeyi's evil nature, obstruction of Lord Rama's coronation, Rama's exile, King Dasharatha's words of lamentation, departure to the next world, Dasharatha leaving this world, citizens' lamentation, Lord Rama sending back the citizens, his conversation with Guha, the chief, the Nishada Raja, sending back the charioteer Sumanta back to Ayodhya, crossing Ganga, meeting Bharadwaja, going to Chitrakuta, taking permission from Bharadwaja, constructing a house according to Vastu Shastra in Chitrakuta, entrance of the house according to spiritual regulations, Bharata's arrival, pleasing Rama, Rama offering obeisances, oblations to his father Dasharatha, Bharata's coronation of Lord Ramachandra's excellent shoe, that is Padukas, residence at Nandigram, Lord of Bharata, Lord Rama's departure to Dandakaranya, killing Virada, meeting Sharabhanga, Sutikshana, Sita Devi meeting Anasuya, and offering sandalwood, Lord Rama's meeting Agastya and Jatayu. There are mentioned little bit out of Krama, but these are the subjects. His departure to Panchavati, meeting Surpanaka, conversation with Surpanaka and disfiguring her, the killing of Kara and Trishira, Ravana's departure, killing of Maricha, the kidnap of Sita, Ramachandra's lamentation, killing Jatayu, the king of Jatayu, the king of vultures, Rama meeting Kadamba, visit to Pampa Sarovara, meeting Shabari and Hanuman, the lamentation of Lord Raghava and Pampa Sarovara, to meeting Sugriva, creating faith in Sugriva by shooting arrows and destroying 7 trees, and killing Vali, Sugriva, giving Sugriva the kingdom, Tara's lamentation, the agreement between Sugriva and Lord Ramachandra, Lord Ramachandra's wait during the days and nights of the rainy season, The anger of the lion of Raghavas at Sugriva because of he delaying, forgot. Gathering of the forces, search of Sita. Sugriva sending out his army in all direction. Information about the earth, whole globe, where all to go. Sugriva's Atlas, special atlas. When I go to South America, I'll always talk about Sugriva talking about South America, the Andes mountains and all. And Lord Rama granting the ring to Hanuman, the discovery of Riksha Bilva cave by the monkeys fasting till death, meeting Sampati, the elder brother of Jatayu, Hanuman's climbing top of the mountain, crossing the ocean, his sight of Mainaka Parvata, by the order of the ocean and others, the roaring of Rakshasi, Hanuman's sight of his shadow being arrested, by his killing of Simhika, his sight of the mountain range of Lanka, entrance into Lanka at night, his solitary contemplation there, his entrance into the drinking area. He is a sight of the inner quarters, Ravana and Pushpaka, Hanuman's departure to Ashoka Vatika, sight of Sita, presenting the ring, his conversation with Sita, Rakshasi's torments of Sita, Trijata's dream, Sita giving Hanuman a jewel, Hanuman tearing apart the trees of Ashoka Vatika, the flee of Rakshasis, his killing of Ravana's soldiers, his killing of 5 frontline soldiers, 7 ministers and Aksha, and the destruction of the gate, the arrest of the son of Vayu, the terrifying cries on seeing Lanka being burnt, Lanka Dahanam, his return leap across the ocean, the stealing of honey by the monkeys. When he came, all the monkeys came, then they went to Madhuvan and then they were enjoying it. Then Bali understood, Sugriva understood. Only they can dare do this when they have found some Sita. So Hanuman's consolation of Lord Raghava granting him a jewel which was given by Sita. Rama meeting the ocean, Allah constructing the bridge, crossing the ocean, seizing Lanka by the night. And Rama's meeting Vibhishana, Vibhishana telling him the means of killing Indrajit and others. The killing of Kumbhakarna and Meghanada, the destruction of Ravana, Lord Rama's recovery of Sita in his enemy's city, the coronation of Vibhishana, the sight of Pushpaka, Rama's departure to Ayodhya, his meeting with Bharata, the great festival of the coronation of Lord Rama, the dismissal of all armed forces, Lord Rama's pleasing his kingdom and abandoning Sita Devi, and something of what would be performed by Lama on the earth as recorded in the later part. Over. Ramayana over. Whole Ramayana. So this is known as Sankshipta Ramayana. Bala Ramayana is there in the first sarga. The third sarga you have Sankshipta Ramayana in all these verses. What are you? It's index, isn't it? If you want to tell the Ramayana in 5 minutes, just read it over all. Whole Ramayana. Now interestingly, Valmiki wrote something which is going to happen in future also. Something which is going to happen in future also he wrote. So this shows Ramayana was written exactly Lavakusha were born during that time Ramayana was written. And the coronation of Lord Rama has happened, and then later on Sita was sent to the forest, and 100th Ashwamedha Yajna is being performed by Lord Rama, not in Ayodhya, it is performed in Naimisharanya. The reason why Lord Rama is performing Ashwamedha Yajna in Naimisharanya, the reason is, when the 100th Ashwamedha Yajna was supposed to be performed, you know very well, Sita had been already abandoned by Rama. Sita is not there, and when Yajna arrangements were happening, Lord Rama was very morose, experiencing separation from Sita. Anything he sees in Ayodhya, he remembers Sita, 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 Sita. So what to do? Anything he does, he remembering Sita. So what to do? So he told, let us go to Naimisharanya. So there was the whole thing when everybody went to Naimisharanya. See, Ramayana was spoken by Lavakusha to Lord Rama in Naimisharanya. And Naimisharan is the place where Sutta Goswami spoke Bhagavatam also, isn't it? Naimisharan. So many, it's a very secret thing. It's only revealed in one verse that this Ramayana was spoken by Lavakusha in Naimisharanya in the Uttarakanda of Ramayana. Sometimes people don't believe that, accept that Uttarakanda was written by Valmiki, but actually Uttarakanda is very special Kanda and the most important Kanda, because it elaborates many details which are hidden in the other Kandas of Ramayana. Valmiki elaborates on it, especially the Sita, lamentation of Sita, all these things. And especially Lord Rama, being the Supreme Lord himself, has been explicitly described in the Uttarakanda Ramayana, that is 7th Kanda. Now, let us go to the fourth sarga. Prapta Rajyasya Ramasya Valmikir Bhagavan Rishihi Chakara Charitam Ritam Vichitra Padamatmavan. So, all these things which was spoken before by Valmiki, he wrote. How did he write it? What was the style? What was the extraordinary characteristic of the narration? Extraordinary characteristic of Ramayana was spoken before, but the extraordinary characteristic of the narration, how it is narrated, supreme composition, the methodology of composition, is now spoken in the 4th sarga of Balakanda of Ramayana. So, Chakara Charitam Krishnam Vichitra Padamatmavan. Vichitra Padam, astonishing arrangement of words. Ramayana is a very astonishing arrangement of words. So, Ramayana has to be first read as a kavya. Valmiki has been described as Udaradihi. He has a very liberal intelligence, very vast intelligence. Now, in order to inform this to the readers, the sage again mentions that I wrote how the Ramayana is written, glory of Ramayana. So we know approximately, only approximate number, not exact number, Chaturvimshati Sahasrani Shlokanam Uktavan Rishihi. So Chaturvimshati Sahasrani, how many? 24,000 shlokas are there. Tata Sargashatam Panchaha, 500 approximate sargas are there. Shatkandani Tatottaram, Shatkandani, 8 kandas, Tata Uttaram, that is Uttarakanda, including that becomes 7 kandas. Kritvapitan Mahaprajna Sabhavishyam Sahottaram. Now, this is the proof for those people who don't accept that Uttarakanda was written by Valmiki. It is not authorized because they are secular, so-called secular people. Because they want to show Rama is a good person. How can a good person banish his wife? So, banishing Sita to the forest is not there. It is written by somebody else. See, don't try to cover the Supreme Lord with your self-imposed or self-composed morality. Your self-composed morality is ignorance. It's not good. Who are you to define what is good, what is bad? You slap on your face. It's not good. I don't feel good. What matters? You feel good or bad? That is going to come whether you feel good or bad. It's all crazy. I think so. Whether you think or don't think, sun is going to rise in the east, isn't it? So to think that he is very important, my thoughts are very important, it's all American. It's crazy. Don't install these thoughts into your children. If once he says, I think so, slap him on the face. What think so? You think what Krishna has taught. That is absolute. Isn't it? So, anyway, Kritvapi Mahaprajna Bhavishyam Sahottaram. So, Bhavishyam, the future, after what is going to happen in future was also written by Valmiki. Chintayamasa konyetat pranjyat iti prabhu. Now, Ashwamedha Yajna, before Ashwamedha Yajna, this Ramayana was composed, and even after what happened after Ashwamedha Yajna also, that is mentioned by Valmiki, by his Divya Drishti. Tasya Chintayamasa Maharsher Bhavitatmanaha Grihinitam Tadapado Muni Vesho Kushilavo. The moment that this whole Ramayana manifested, then there was a great chinta in the mind of Valmiki. What was the anxiety? Who will propagate this? Who will propagate this Ramayana? Who is going to preach this Ramayana to the people? So then he saw, what did he see? By the arrangement of Lord Rama, Kushi Lavo, the sons of Rama only, they were dressed as ascetics, but they are Kshatriyas. Tas chintayamasa maharshe dvavitatmanaha grintam tadapado munivesho kushilavo. They were not munis, actually munivesho kushilavo. They came and touched the feet of Valmiki, who was meditating on Narayana, who is going to propagate this thing, Ramayana. See, this is so wonderful sweet which has been prepared by me. It should be served in a sweet way also. It is not that the cook cooks wonderful thing. A person who serves also should be wonderful. Otherwise, even though you serve the sweet, it will be like Karela. But if you serve very sweetly, even Karela will be like a sweet, isn't it? That's how it is. One who serves should have sweet voice. Kushilavo tu dharmagyo rajaputro yashasvino bhrataro sarvasampanno dada shashrama vasino. Ashrama vasino. They were dharmagyo. They knew dharma. Lavakusha, they knew dharma. They were brought up in the ashrama, but they were kshatriyas. Ramayana was composed after Lord Rama's coronation, as mentioned in the first verse. It is indicated that Kusha and Lava were born later. Foreseeing this, Lord Rama left Sita at Valmiki's ashram. No. Going further. Sato medhavino drishtva. Then Valmiki saw these two small boys. Who are they? Medhavinaha. Vedeshu parinštitau. They have learned the Veda. Upanayana was done by Valmiki, and they learned the Veda. Vedo brahmanarthaya tavo agrayata prabhu. Vedopa brahmanarthaya. So Valmiki thought, now Veda cannot be understood by everyone. So to bring the meaning of the Veda near to everyone, so Valmiki, he brought this Ramayana. Ramayana had to be preached because Vedopa brahmanarthaya. Kavyam Ramayanam Krishnam Sitayas Charitam Mahat. This is a very important verse. Kavyam Ramayanam Krishnam. This Ramayana, this Kavya, is what? Sitayas Charitam Mahat. It is the Charitra of Sita, and it is not the Charita of Ramayana. That is the subject matter of the fourth sarga, where Lord Rama, he tells everyone, these two boys are so wonderful, and you have to hear the wonderful story which they are going to talk about, by which we all will be purified, including myself. Like, can you tell? See, these two are my children. These two are, still Rama doesn't know they are his children. These two boys are going to talk about my glory. All of you should listen. Is it? But actually, Lord Rama told in front of everyone because it is Sitayas Charitam Mahat. Lord Rama wanted the whole world to know Sita's Charitra, and Ramayana is only a namesake Ramayana. Actually, Ramayana is Sitayana, we may say something like that. Sitaya Charitam Mahat. Paulastyavadam mityetat chakara charita vrataha. This is how we started our Sita Kalyanam on that day. I told it is Sitaya Charitam Mahat. It is Sita's Charita. It is our Charitra. Now, Sitaya's Charitam Mahat. Now, there is a very interesting saying. a popular saying that in the morning, pratartyuta prasangena, in the morning you should hear about the story of the gamblers. Now, in the afternoon, madhyane stri prasangataha. In the afternoon, you should hear about stri prasanga, about a lady, about one woman. Ratrau chaura prasangena. In the night, you should hear about a thief. Kalo gacchati dhimatam. Kalo gacchati dhimatam. Intelligent people, they spend their life or the whole time in this way. Morning, hear about gamblers. The afternoon, about a woman. And evening, about a thief. Who are those gamblers? Pandavas. Afternoon, hear about a woman, Ramayana, Sita. And evening, about a thief. Who is he? Krishna, or Bhagavatam. So, Kalo gacchati dhimatam. Kalo gacchati dhimatam. The dhimatam, or learned people, or intelligent people, they spend. That means what? Sita. Madhyane stri prasanga. That means Ramayana is about a stri, not about Lord Rama. So Ramayana is about Padye ge chamaduram. Padye ge chamaduram. There are some scriptures which are meant for recitation. It is good only when you recite it. Means when you use chanda and recite. But when there are some scriptures, some kavyas, which are meant for singing. But Ramayana is meant for both padye, geye, both for singing as well as recitation as well as singing. Chanda, chandobadha, and raga anusar, both. And pramane strivir anvitam yatibe saptabhed baddham tantri lay samanvitam. It's very, the technicalities of music, technicalities of scriptures are there. I will not go into it. Tantri lay samanvitam. Ramayana should be sung. I don't know singing. I am a crow. Crows cannot sing. That is why I am reciting verses and giving explanation. So Ramayana has to be sung. Tantri laya samanvitam. You should take a string instrument, a tambura or veena. If you are very advanced in culture, play veena. If you are not so advanced in culture, play tambura but not guitar. That too electrical. What is this? And then banging your head, and shaking your head like this, everybody going around. After that, they don't know how to stand also. I don't know what language is this. That you just cannot convey with words. You had to have some physical actions. Because what to do? There are limitations in that language, and you have to express. How will you express? The language has no, you cannot express your emotions through language, then you have to move your body. You have to practically do Bharatanatyam, then only you can convey the message. So that's what it is. So Tantri Laya Samanvitam Sa Shai Shringara Karunya Hasya Veya Bhayanakaihi Rudradivischa Samyuktam Kavyam Etad Agayatam. So Agayatam, this Kavya is having all the rasas. The Navarasas, all are there. It is described in the various, in the Ramayana, that you have the portion describing the events after wedding of Sita and Rama until Ravana kidnapped Sita. It's all our conjugal affection of union. Hrida Hridi. Lord Rama and Sita were speaking. They don't have to speak, just by the eyes they could converse. That was the love. Love is expressed through the eyes, and then the others, lovers, your beloved heart is known by the heartbeat. Now you beat each other also. You don't know what each other is conveying, and there is no love. just by the heartbeat, the wife could understand what's in the mind of the husband. By the heartbeat, the husband could understand what's in the mind of the wife, what's in the heart of the wife. Now, even if they beat each other, they don't know what each other is speaking. They cannot understand each other. So, what to do? So, this conjugal affection is that. And then separation, Surpanaka, comedy. Comedy is there in Ramayana, cutting the nose, ears of Surpanaka. Comedy is there. And then compassion, Karunya Rasa, Dasharatha's death, Karunya. Incidents about Dasharatha, Karunya. And chivalry is there about in Lanka with Lakshmana, always excited. I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. What happened? He became Murcha in the lap of Rama, and Hanuman had to go and bring. And anger about dealing with Ravana, and anger on Samudra Deva. Dreaded incidents like Maricha. Just imagine, he take a grass and then put, and then Maricha goes all the way from where? All the way from Panchavati. He goes and crosses the 7 islands and falls in the 7th island. That is known as Mauritius today. And that is ghastliness about Virada. Just imagine, there's a demon who has only big stomach and hand, nothing else. So Kadamba, astonishment is found when battle between Rama and Ravana. Shanta rasa are the stages. All the rasas are found in this Ramayana. Tau tu gandharva tattvajño muchana sthana kovido rataro sarvasampanno gandharvo yerupino. Now, Lava and Kusha are described, their beauty. And tomorrow we will continue from this particular 10th verse of the 4th Kanda, 4th Sarga. And then we started our Ramayana journey with Sita Rama Kalyanam. So tomorrow we will describe the rest part of this particular Sarga, where Rama is hearing his own story, but actually he is hearing and he is asking others here, because it is not his just story, it is Sita's story. It was a solace for Rama. How did Rama hear Ramayana and his love for Sita in separation, remembering Sita's love for Sita in Rama's heart in separation. We will think of union. We will think of union. On the day of first day Sita Kalyanam, we discussed about Sita's Bhakti. On the Kalyanam day, we thought of separation. On the day when Rama is experiencing separation, we will talk about Kalyanam. That is the marriage or the Vivaha between Rama and Sita. Iyam Sita Mama Sutta Sahadharmachari Tava. So Dasharatha's, Janaka's pleading to Rama to Iyam Sita, see this Sita, don't look at anybody else. Other 3 are meant for others, your brothers, not. Because Rama has not seen Sita. The curtain is there. Rama, all the 4 girls are sitting. That is Sita, Urmila, Mandavi, Jyotakirti, all are there. And now Rama has never seen Sita. So he called, Janaka called Rama, come. Then the curtain fell down. Then Rama is saying, 4 are there. Who? Janaka said, this is for your brothers, it is she, Iyam Sita. So that prasanga is very important prasanga. We will discuss tomorrow. That is the last day, Ekadashi. Please come. And then we will do Ramayana. Hare Krishna.
I would like to thank Maharaj, so it's so nectarian Maharaj today, I don't know. Every day is nectarian, but today it was very special that Maharaj gave this wonderful pravachan. I think maybe you have to come 24 times to America to finish 24,000 slokas, Maharaj. So, right? Bhagavatam, Ramayanam have 24,000, Bhagavatam 18,000. Right, so shlokas, so Bhagavad Gita 700, right, so like to thank Maharaj. Tomorrow, Saturday, Ekadashi. So we'll have 11:30 program, 11:30 to 1 o'clock. So after that, tomorrow evening, we have one program in San Jose. So that details I can share. And then Sunday, Maharaj want to speak last day at Goshala. Sunday morning is glories of cow and cow healing. So please come and please invite your friends, because we are talk about wherever talk about cows that become a kshetra. We are already in Sri Surabhi Go Kshetra. So it will be very wonderful that we can do that. So Maharaj said everywhere he goes, he sees a lot of chemicals in the bathrooms everywhere. So he carries his own cow soaps, everything with him. And so that's why, anyway, you come for that program, you'll get to know more details. So it is on Dwadasi, that means excellent prasadam at our Goshala. So please, most welcome. So with that, we also want to thank our cooks today, Nalini Mataji and Sindura Mataji, and Nalini Mataji daughter, yeah, big Haribol. So, and also we'd like to thank our internet broadcaster, Hema Kumar Prabhu, and his wife, Vamshi Priya Mataji. Hare Krishna. So, we also thank Rajeshwari Mataji. She comes for every puja Maharaj. She makes, like, she is worshipable, like, all the time making some incense. And also, we also thank Madhuri ji and Praveen. They came from Mountain House. In their temple, they have Radha Krishna deities. So it's a beautiful deities. If you go to Mountain House, visit their house, and it's like a big 3-4 feet deities. So they worship every day. Their 2 daughters, and they made their house. Most of the Bhagavad Saptas happens at their house, and whenever the program happens, they put a hundi in front of their house. All the donations, yearly ones, they give it to Goshala. Every program, not only. Big Haribol for them. So, yeah, thank you. And thanks Ramesh Prabhu, Vijay Damodar Prabhu, Leela Nandini Mataji. Now Vishnu Sahasranam, if anybody. So, Prashant Prabhu, Annamai, Apramai, thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gomata ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Sita Rama Lakshman Hanuman ki. We have Aarti now, so then we'll have Prasadam. So Maharaj have to go have a program on the internet, so Hare Krishna.